Stay tuned for KidNuz. It's coming up right after a message from today's sponsor.
Parents, back to school means back to making school lunches. Take the guesswork out of it with a brand new, healthier twist on an old favorite. Chubby Snacks are deliciously nutritious, cloud-shaped PB&J sandwiches naturally sweetened with dates and protein powered by chia seeds. Say goodbye to unnecessary sugar and hello to a nutrition-packed snack that might just make the daily lunch packing process a pleasure. Visit the Chubby Snacks website to find a store near you. Good morning and welcome to KidNuz. I'm Tori. Today is Thursday, September 21st, 2023. And we begin with a teenager making an amazing discovery on her family's property. It's a whale skull that dates back 34 million years. 16-year-old Lindsay Stallworth's always loved digging around their land near Mobile, Alabama. As a kid, she collected fossilized shells and shark teeth. She brought some in to show her biology teacher at the Alabama School of Math and Sciences, since Mr. Gentry is also a paleontologist, or a person who studies fossils. The two decided to do some more hunting in the area this summer and were amazed at what they found. Lindsay told AL.com, "We saw something and we're like, oh my gosh, what is this?" It turns out they'd found the skull portion of an ancient whale that swam in the seas that once covered the southern part of the state millions of years ago. It took weeks to excavate the skull and carefully move it to the school's lab. Next summer, the teacher and student plan to continue their digging to see if they can uncover the rest of the whale and any other fossilized treasure. The future of baseball's two-way sensation is a little clearer this morning. Shohei Ohtani had elbow surgery on Tuesday, and doctors say it was a success. According to the Bleacher Report, he should be hitting again by the 2024 season, but a return to the mound might have to wait until 2025. Despite the injuries and surgery, Shohei is widely expected to become the highest-paid player in baseball when he becomes a free agent this winter. A squiggly line on a map has gotten the hit movie Barbie banned in Vietnam. The map in question is not an accurate depiction of the globe. It's more of a colorful sketch of land blobs that appears only briefly in the background of one scene. But because the squiggly dotted line is drawn off the eastern coast of a landmass labeled Asia, some governments there interpreted the drawing as showing a disputed marine border claimed by China and an example of Hollywood trying to get on China's good side. In addition to Vietnam banning the movie, the Philippine government ordered the image to be blurred out. The Wall Street Journal reports the movie's producers stated they simply wanted the map to look like a child's crayon drawing and never intended to create any political controversy. With the uptick in COVID-19 comes the return of free at-home test kits. Yesterday, the White House announced that it will reboot the website where Americans can order 4 no-charge kits per household. Those orders can be placed at covidtest.gov starting next Monday, the 25th. As one spokesperson for the Health and Human Services Department told the Associated Press, "Our focus is getting through the holidays and making sure folks can take a test if they're going to see Grandma for Thanksgiving." Stealing the show at the Danish Chamber Orchestra this month, 3 soloists who were all chosen for their ability to bark on cue. The dogs were featured in a performance of the Hunting Symphony by Leopold Mozart, who also happens to be the father of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Most orchestras use recordings of dogs barking for this piece, but conductor Adam Fisher tells the Washington Post he wanted the real deal so he could perform the music as it was originally intended. He held auditions for show dogs in the spring to find some Fidos who could start, and equally important, stop barking on command. The 4-legged performers were Cookie, a Spanish water dog, Sophus, a Cocker Spaniel, and Sika, a German Shepherd. During the show, all of their humans were on stage, helping with cueing and, of course, providing well-timed snacks to encourage and reward their woofing skills. In other KidNuz notes, today is Miniature Golf Day around the world. Mini golf, or putt-putt, was originally created in 1867 by the Ladies' Putting Club of St. Andrews in Scotland to give women a way to participate in the sport because, at the time, it was considered unladylike for women to raise a golf club above their shoulders. The first classic miniature golf course was opened in 1916 in Pinehurst, North Carolina, under the name Thistle Dew. Coming up, a snake doesn't have toes, so can it still hang 10? In Australia, yes, but not without a fine. We'll explain. Now, today's Kid News quiz. How old is the whale skull found in Alabama? 34 million years. What's the name of the performance that featured 3 barking dogs? The Hunting Symphony. Which baseball superstar just had elbow surgery? Shohei Ohtani. What got the movie Barbie banned from Vietnam? A squiggly dotted line on a cartoon map. In our Kid News kicker, a surfing snake has gotten its human in hot water. Higor Fusa and his pet python Shiva like to ride the waves together on the Gold Coast, a popular tourist spot on the eastern shore of Australia. Higor tells local TV station 9 News that Shiva dangles off the edge of his board and sometimes goes for a little swim, but always pops back on. And while Higor has a license for his snake, the pet is not allowed to be removed from its licensed premises, so he has been slapped with a $1,500 fine by the local Department of Environment and Science. Before we go, we want to give a big Kid News shout-out to our terrific teachers, Ms. Duran and her PM core class at Stone Valley in Alamo, California, Mrs. Lenderman and her Lions at George Washington in Durant, Oklahoma, and Ms. Donna and her Mustangs at Milestones Charter School in Phoenix, Arizona. Thanks for listening. It really helps if you rate and review us wherever you get your podcasts, and you can listen to Kid News ad-free by subscribing at Apple Plus. Have a great day, and we hope you tune in for more Kid News tomorrow morning.